Hello, today I have a 20-minute total body booty band workout using just a medium resistance loop. So this is going to be working standing exercises as well as on our mat. I am using a medium resistance band today. That's all you need for this one workout. Let's get started. We are going to start with our legs inside of the loop. So you're going to bring the band just above the knees for some roll downs here today. So feet about hip distance apart, maybe a little bit wider just to find some tension on that band. Take a second here, knit the rib cage together, pull everything in nice and tight, finding those abdominal muscles, those obliques, those low abs, feeling that internal corset. Roll those shoulders up and back, lengthen out through the crown of the head. Take an inhale and then exhale, chin towards your chest, and slowly roll down one bone at a time, just warming up our spine, warming up those abs a little bit more and getting a nice little stretch through the entire body. Take an inhale at the bottom and then exhale, slowly roll it up one bone at a time, scooping the belly in, stacking the spine, one bone on top of each other. Inhale at the top, grow taller. Exhale, roll it down. Two more just like this. Rolling it down, letting the arms be heavy, letting the head be nice and heavy. Sinking down towards the mat with that upper body. Take an inhale at the bottom. Exhale, scoop, roll it back up. Feeling space between each vertebrae on the way up and on the way down. Taking an inhale, growing a little taller one last time. Exhale, chin towards your chest, roll it down. Make these nice and juicy because we're getting into that work pretty quick. We've only got 20 minutes, so make this nice little warm up and this nice stretch really worth it. Again, sinking towards your mat with that upper body. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale, rolling it up one bone at a time. Using your core to draw the belly in, stacking your spine all the way up. All right, from here, we're getting into a little bit of our footwork. So feet, again, about hip distance apart, maybe a little wider again to feel that tension on the band. Keep that tension on the band. Hands can go on your hips, a little prayer arms, behind your head, whatever feels good for you. And we're gonna go down into a little squat here, keeping the weight back in the heels and stand it right back up. You can do whatever feels good with those hands. If you wanna move them, keep them steady, whatever feels good. Down, press it up. I want you to focus on keeping the weight in your heels here, making sure that the toes maybe even can lift off the mat or hover off the mat. Sitting your hips back and keeping your chest nice and lifted. Down, press it up through those heels. Tension on that band the whole time. 3 more. 2. Last one. And you're gonna lower it back down, hold it right there. Hold it right here. Make sure the weight is in the heels. Scoop the belly in a little deeper, little pulses down and up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand it all the way up. And then from here, you can grab a hold of a wall, put your hands against the wall if you need it, put your hands on your hips, whatever, hold the arms out to the side for balance. We're gonna do heel raises. So keeping that tension on the band, you're gonna lift the heels up, lower it back down. Lift and down, lift and down. Now imagining a string is pulling you up through the crown of the head. Exhale to lift, getting in that calf work here. Good, rib cage knit together, finding that internal corset. You lift and lift, good. You have 3, 2, last one, keep your heels lifted. Now, getting a little challenging, you're gonna lower down with the heels lifted. Again, grab a hold of a wall if you need to. You're gonna go down into your little chair squat, right back up, down, right back up. Take your time and press, down, and press, trying to stabilize the ankles. Find a spot on the wall in front of you to hold steady with that gaze to help your balance. Equal weight between the big toe and pinky toe sides of your feet.
Core nice and strong. Again, holding onto a wall. 5 more, come on. You can do it. Whoo, starting to burn, isn't it? 3, 2, last one, hold it right here. Now little pulses down and up an inch for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. You can do this. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand it up. Whew. Those burn. All right, I'm gonna put my band just below my knees, so on my shins, widen the feet. We're going into second position for our footwork. So nice and turned out all the way from the hip sockets, you're rotated out. From here, you lower it down, press her right back up. Down, right back up. Woo. I am glad to have those heels back on the mat. We are getting into a little calf work again. Not quite so challenging, I promise you. This one, you want to keep your torso nice and upright. So it's like you're sinking your hips down and you're sliding your back down a wall. Try and reach your knees back behind you. Feel those glutes engaged. Good. 2. Last one. Lower it right back down. Now, staying down here. Right heel lifts and down. Lift and down. Just for 8. 7. Get those hips nice and low. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. Other side. Lift and lift. Again, just for 8. Keep those knees reaching back. Here's 6, 5, 4. You can do it. Breathe through it. 2, 1, and down. Whew. Oh my gosh. You feel those, right? Bring it back in. Shake it out a little. I'm going to slide the band just above the knees and come on down to the mat. Whew. That standing work gets you nice and warm, doesn't it? We are going to do some half roll downs here. So the band is going to stay right around our knees or just above our knees. And we're going to keep that tension on. So you want the feet, again, about hip distance apart, maybe a little bit wider depending on your bone structure. Sitting up as tall as you can, you have a little bit longer of a bend through those knees. Arms are long in front of you. Take an inhale here, and then exhale, scoop your belly. Start rolling it down just halfway to about the hem of your pants line. Take an inhale, exhale, scoop the belly, and roll it all the way back up. 4 more. Roll it down, scoop and draw your belly in. Inhaling at the bottom. Exhale, chin stays nice and long. You crunch to start that roll back up. Inhale nice and long. Exhale, scoop, rolling it back. Again, nice long neck here. Ribs are gonna curl towards those hips to start that roll back up. 2 more. Inhaling as tall as you can. Exhaling, you roll it back. Inhale, exhale, curl to start that little roll up. Good. 1 more. Taking a little sip of air at the bottom. Exhale, curl to roll it back up. Inhaling nice and tall. Exhale, roll and hold it at the bottom. From here, we're staying nice and long. Rotate your palms to face down. You're going to draw your right elbow back. Inhale, back forward. Now left elbow goes back. Twist, look towards that elbow and forward. Rotate and twist and forward. Pull and exhale. Forward. Drawing your belly button in deeper each and every time. You got this. Pull and pull. 1 more each side. Come on. Hold it here. Take an inhale. Exhale. Roll it all the way up. Let those palms face towards each other. Extend those legs out nice and long. And roll all the way down. 1 bone at a time. Whew. Hug those knees in towards the chest. Take a second here. Let your low back release. All right, we're gonna get into a little bit more core work. From here, the band is gonna stay right around just the tops of those knees. Hands are gonna come behind your head. We're gonna go into an ab curl. At the top of each and every single ab curl, we're gonna open those knees out on that band, working those outer thighs. So knees are in tabletop, knees right over those hips, shins parallel to the floor, elbows out wide, neck nice and long. Let's curl it up in 3, 2, 1. So you curl it up, open out on that band, and then lower it back down. Exhale, lift, open, together, and down. Again, keeping tension on that band the whole time. Elbows stay wide, belly is flattening down towards the mat. Exhale, curl, open, in and down. You got this. Curl, open, in and down. Remember, drawing those abs in deeper every single time. Feeling those outer thighs, those pelvic floor muscles each and every time you open on the band. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. And take a quick little rest. We're gonna get into our ab series here. Very similar for our double leg stretch. This time we're shooting those legs out long, and from there we're gonna go right into our single leg stretch and into our crisscross. I will walk you through all of it. So from here, you're gonna curl it up. You're gonna extend those legs out nice and long. Open out on that band, bring it together and draw it in. Right back out. Extend, open, together, and in. Try to stay lifted for all of these, but if that's not working for you today, you can always have the head down, arms long by your side if you need to. Otherwise, meet me up here. You've got this. Reach, open, together, and in. Reach, open, together, and in. Here's 2. Last one. And then from here, shoot those legs out. Draw your right knee in, extend it out. Left knee pulls in, extend it out. Feeling those lower abdominal muscles. Again, this is always an option right here. Come on, you can do this. Pull. We're gonna go right into our crisscross. 1 more each side. Now pull that knee in, twist towards it, extend it out. Pull in, twist, extend it out. You've got this. Pull in. Just 3 more on each side. You can do this. I know this one is so hard today. Belly flattening. 1 more each side. And take a rest. Those might be the most challenging variations of crisscross I've ever done, ever created. All right, bring that band down towards your ankles. From here, we're gonna go into our double leg lowers. If you need a neck rest, keep the head down right here. If you want a little bit more of a challenge, feel free to lift into that ab curl. From here, bring those legs up, straight up towards the sky. You're gonna lower those legs down, lift it right back up. Down, lift it right back up. You've just got 8. Try and relax the neck and the shoulders, whether you're lifted in that ab curl or not. Inhale down, exhale, you lift just for 5. Here's 4. Belly staying flat for 3, 2. Last one, hold it up there. Grab behind the thighs. Grab behind just your right thigh, and then the left leg is gonna lower down, pushing into that band. Again, this is challenging here today. Draw it back up, slowly switch to the other side, pressing it down, come right back up. Really take your time on this one today. It is challenging, and I wanna make sure that you have control of the band, not the other way around. Press. So your arms are helping to stabilize that top leg. That bottom leg is pressing down. Those core muscles are working like crazy. 1 more each side. We are just about done with our abs. We got a little bit of plank work, but that'll feel easy compared to all of that. Whew. All right, that band is going to come out from the legs. Thank goodness. Roll yourself up nice and slow. And we are going to get into a little bit of arm work as well as our planks. And we're almost done. All right, from here, I'm gonna kneel. If you would like to stand, you can do that for your knees. If you wanna sit in a chair, whatever feels good for you. Cross-legged is fine too for seated. We are gonna be doing a single serve kind of like offering, if you are familiar with reformer Pilates. So I am going to hold the band in my left hand, mirroring you. So my left hand, it's gonna kind of go around the thumb and through the palm here. I'm gonna hold with my right hand and I'm gonna kind of glue it to my rib cage on that left side. From here, your palm is facing up. You're going to be pressing out like you're serving a tray out to the side. So it's a lot of shoulder work. You're going to feel some biceps and some back muscles. So the supporting side is staying nice and steady. You're still getting work on that arm to stabilize. And then your working arm is just reaching out to the side and kind of a little bit diagonally in front of you. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. You press it out, draw it right back in. Press it out, draw right back in. You'll actually get a little chest work here too, and bicep work on that supporting side. So exhale, you press, inhale back in. Again, lots of shoulders, lots of biceps. You might feel those forearms working and stabilizing at the wrist. So no breaking at your wrist. A little bit of everything for this one. It's so, so good. I love this one. Both shoulders are down. Neck is nice and long, spine is tall. Exhale, press. 2 more. Last one, press. And changing to the other side. So again, it wraps around the palm and the thumb, holding it steady on that working side rib cage, those lower ribs. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. You press it out and in. Again, a little diagonal to the front of you. Exhale, press. And press. Both shoulders should be staying square towards me or towards the wall in front of you. Nice tall spine, nice tall neck, reaching long through the crown of the head. Abs and core are still nice and tight here. Press. You can do this. I know these are burning. Feels so good though. Press. Here's 3, 2, last one, you got this. Press and down. Oh my goodness. All right, place that band on your arms. It's gonna wrap around both of your arms just above your elbows. And then from here, we're getting into our planks. So from here, coming onto all fours, pressing that floor away. You're gonna step those feet out and find your plank. Hold it here, 30 seconds. Big inhales, nice long exhales, reaching long through the crown of the head, keeping that tension on the band. We are almost done here. Lengthening through the crown of the head, drawing your navel in deeper towards your spine. You've got this for 10. Come on, breathe through it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Whew. Shake out those wrists for a second. We've got push-ups, keeping the band right where we are. This actually will help push you back up from that push-up, which is really, really nice. All right, I'm gonna do it on my knees. You can, of course, do it on your toes if you would like a little bit more of a challenge here today. If you're on your knees, make sure you still have your plank position from your head all the way to your knees. I like my toes up so I'm not directly on my knee cap. And then from here, you're gonna lower it down, press her right back up. Down, press her right back up. Here it is on the toes if you would like to see that. Just 5 more, come on. Push. Just 3. 2 more. Last one. And take a rest here. Whew. Just bring those bands to the wrists. Take a little child's pose for a second. And then we're gonna get into a little bit of back extension work as our last thing here. So from here, laying all the way on our bellies and getting into a little bit of back extension work to finish off. So band is around the wrists. This is the most challenging, and if you feel this too much in your neck or in your low back, just take the band off or use an extra light band. Totally fine here. From here, tension on that band. Your hands are gonna be as wide as they can comfortably for the neck, and the feet about as wide as your mat. You're gonna lift your right hand and your left leg for swimming. Lower it down, and then switch. Really slow here today. Trying to make this movement come from the torso, not necessarily the hands and the feet. So it's like you're drawing your shoulder to the opposite hip. Crown of the head reaching straight forward, looking down at your mat. Does not have to be a very big movement. Core pulling in, like you're trying to draw your belly button up away from the mat here. One more each side. Relax. And then one last thing here. We're gonna do a back extension with the upper back. Try and keep the feet grounded. And you're gonna do like a little lat pull and pull the arms down by your chest. Just 10 of those. Again, feel free to do it without the band if it's just not working for you today. So from here, you're gonna lift up, pull, extend, shoot it back out. Lift, squeeze the shoulder blades, reach it forward and down. Just 8 more. These are killer. Down. Lift, squeeze, reach, and down. Just 5. Next, staying in line with your spine. Just 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Shoulders stay out of those ears as much as possible. I know it's hard. And down. Oh my gosh. Whew. Take a little child's pose. It is nice to be done with that band. You can have your knees a little wider for this one. And let those hips sink down. Let your head get heavy on the mat. And take a little thread the needle stretch here. Right hand stays where it is. Left arm's gonna slide through. Bring it back and switch. One more second in the center. And then roll it all the way up, one bone at a time. Thank you so, so much for joining me today. I will see you in the next workout.